Good morning everyone. In previous class we have learned importance of business environment. Today in this class we are going to learning next topic in the chapter number 3, that is dimension of business environment. This dimension we can also call it as elements of business environment. This topic in examination you may supposed to expect for 4 marks in section C. They may supposed to ask, explain that any 4 dimension of business environment. And also this question or this topic you may also expect in the practical oriented question in section C for 5 marks. How they're going to ask that question? Draw the neat diagram of dimension of business environment, or draw the neat diagram of elements of business environment. Let us learn in detail the dimension of business environment. Here, before understanding of dimension, I already explained in previous classes, that is in forces, any kind of organization, they have to face 2 forces or 2 factors, that is internal forces and external forces. Internal forces, the organization they can control and they can take a precaution also. It is not a much problem to any kind of organization. The manager they can easily handle that internal forces. But coming to that external forces, this all that external forces only we are calling as a dimension of business environment or elements of business environment. Any kind of organization, while they are running the business, while they are taking a decisions making, or these forces, it may depends also the performance of an organization. What is their performance? It may be sales or it may be profit. This all that may also affect that these forces. Here the external forces we can simply indicate as a Pastel. What is here Pastel? P stand for political environment, E stand for economical environment, S stand for social environment, T stand for technological environment, E stand for environmental forces, and last but not the least is legal environment. This all that forces the organization has to keep it in mind while they are running the business. They should not supposed to skip or they should not supposed to ignore these forces. If they have ignored, it may affect a lot of problem, a lot of forces to the profitability of a organization. So they have to take a precaution. Let us learn each forces in detail. This is the Pastel analysis tree diagram, and see that I already explained before. I said that this diagram you may supposed to expect for 5 marks in a practical oriented question. Like this you have to present in the examination. You can just look the slide like in circle. In circle they have the different elements of business environment. Here for 5 marks you supposed to answer for 5 environmental elements or 5 dimension of business environment. Coming to that explanation of dimension of business environment, the first one is economic environment. Here economical environment, it includes interest rates, inflation rate, changes in disposal of income or changes in disposal income of people, stock market, and value of the rupee. This all that economical factors that can affect to that management practices in the business enterprises. That means you may ask that question, How it may affect interest rate. Take it as a best example. They have that manufacturing industry. They have that some money problem. They want to suppose to borrow the money as a loan. They are going for a bank. They are going to getting the loan for a long period of time. While they want to give return call it as an interest. The interest rate may be high. Understood? That means because of this economical environment. Coming to that inflation rate. Inflation rate also, it may affect a lot of to the business. Even the standard of living or earning of the money by the people, that means even if the salary or a particular nation, suppose take it as a best example in India, the person A is earning the income, it is also may affect in the form of GDP, gross domestic product, and also value of the rupee. Even value of the rupee, it may also depends. Even in daily you are looking that the petroleum rate, it depends, it is keeps on changing. Even if that the dollar is may increase in the front of the value of the rupee. Understood? This also may affect a lot of forces or factors to the operation of business. Even if that demand for the product also, it may affect this. This is called it as economical environment. This all that examples they may supposed to expect, or they may supposed to ask for 1 marks question. Let us learn the second one. We have that social environment. Here the social environment, it includes like customs, traditions, values, social trends, society expectations from business, etc. That means for a best example, if you want to suppose the organization, they want to suppose to offer the product to any country. In any country, the organization, they have to understand the culture or a tradition or customs of that particular country. In India, they have the different festivals they are going to celebrating. The Dairy Milk chocolate, they are taking that advantage of, see that nowadays the people are very busy, and also they are not supposed to spend too much of time in cooking, that means preparation of sweets. They have given the fabulous message, see that in a festival time, instead of sweet, you can replace that our chocolate, you can celebrate the more, and also from the chocolate it spread more happiness. See that what is a fantastic message. Even in India, they have that a good relationship or in a family relationship like a atte sose, we can call it as atte sose. From that they have that so much of quarrels or so much of big fight between that atte sose. The Dairy Milk chocolate, they have understood, if you are using this chocolate, if you are consuming this chocolate may help a lot to build relationship. See that what is a fantastic message they have given. That means any kind of organization, first they have to understand the social trends or values, culture, tradition, customs. Why this customs or traditions is a very important. One more best example. In India, especially in Karnataka, in particular like Mandya. In Mandya, the people, they are eating that ragi ball more. They are consuming the ragi ball more. The ragi ball organization or the ragi ball hotel, they can start and they can earn that more profit in Mandya. But in Uttara Karnataka, they are not supposed to eat that ragi ball because they are eating jawar roti. that is Jolada Roti. If you are start your Ragibal business in Uttar Karnataka, you may not supposed to click because you have to understand the culture, tradition, food or whatever it is, the values of the people. If you not understand, your business may not supposed to earn that more profit. I think you have understood. That means social environment means in simple, the organization or the business has to understand values, culture, tradition, customs of an particular country or particular place. It is called social environment. Next one, we have technological environment. The name only indicates technological. Whatever the changes or whatever the update or whatever the modification it required, the organization has to do that, because even that the scientific improvement or innovations is a very much influences, because even if that at presently they are not supposed to use for that only offline business, even that online business also, the many people they are using that internet. From that internet also the organization they have to take advantage, not only in offline but also they have to offer that in online products. In online business they have to carry, even if that we can call it as a e-commerce. That means for all this it is required that some good technology. That means the organization, while they are offering the products to the consumer or a customers, they have to change that the technological, it may be that modification, or it may be that they have to adopt the innovation to the business. This may help a lot to earn that profit, as well as they can stay for long period of time in the market. And next one, political environment. What is the political environment? It is all depends upon that political party. If any country, the political party should be stable, it should not be dynamic. That means it should not be keeps on changing. If they have keeps on changing, the country's productivity or countries, the different factors it may affect. Because of, if the political party, if they keeps on changing, one political party they have made it a rules, another political party they are going to change that rules and regulation. It is a very difficult for a business. Even in a 2000, one political party they have made it one rule. In 2005 some other political party they have got majority, they are changing some rules and regulation. It is not affect to that political party, it is affect to that operation of business or to the business. So that any political party they should be general stability, and it is peace for the country, or it is peace in the country. And next and the last one, legal environment. Legal environment, that means various rules and regulation, it is passed in the central government, or it is passed in the government administrative orders issued by the government authorities, judgments, and even if that it is like a depends upon state or central or local, this all that. Few examples for legal environment, like we have the different act, like a Foreign Exchange Management Act, Import and Export Act, Factories Act, Trade Union Act, Women's Compensation Act, Industrial Disputes Act, and Consumer Protection Act, Competition Act. This all that act, the organization they have to keep it in mind, because ignoring of this act, it is a illegal and also it is a crime. So they have to keep it in mind, this all that act framed by the government and some governmental authorities. So that is the reason it is a healthy business if they want to carry. So they want to follow the rules and regulation. It is called legal environment. In the next class, we're going to learn impact of government policy changes on business and industry. Thank you.